everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming to the first Legacy Tribute 5 Mortuary College Speaker Series. It's been a few months in the making. I'll give you a little background of how this all started. We decided at the school we wanted to do an arrangements room. We started contacting local vendors. Grania McManus, one of our alumni, introduced me to Jim Muirhead, and Jim and I started having conversations, and it was a great conversations. And I met John Finlay, who's president of Legacy Tribute, and we put together not only this speaker series, but we put together an arrangements room, as I think everybody saw. It helps our students because the students are required to do 5 arrangements, in case you guys didn't know. You have to do 5 arrangements as part of your requirements to graduate. So that ties in, with Ryan Muirhead has helped us, with Ryan there is, set it all up with websites, and it's great. It's awesome. It's really been a great partnership. So what we've decided to do is, John and I were like, it'd be great to, start having speaker series. We had this room. Some of you have been here before. This was called the museum. Had a lot of old stuff in it, which we still have a lot of the old stuff. We're redoing the museum and that part of the building. But we thought this would be a good space for everybody to sit and, be able to see a speaker. And we were delighted to have Doug Gober with us, straight out of New Orleans. We're going to have a great speech today. For the people who don't know, Fine Mortuary College has been here for, been in business for 22 years, 1996. I've been the president since 2014 when my company purchased from the original owners. We've spent a little bit of time renovating and updating and stuff, but we got a great program here. We have over 100 students. We got 16 people on our faculty. We have a great administration. We have some new administrators. Elizabeth Foss is our Director of Student Services. Sarah Scapera is our Program Director. Let's see, anybody else? The other ones didn't come in. Okay, they're hiding on me. We have this year, we've had 90% of our graduates have passed the national board on the first shot. So we're really proud of that. So,
I know, right?
it's a good feeling, isn't it? Listen to what we say. We kind of know what we're doing a little bit. The teachers do. I don't know if I do or not. So the school, we're continuing to grow. Obviously, I think right now, technically, we're still the only school in Massachusetts. One of our competitors is starting up again in another month or so, but that's fine. We think we got the best program. We know we have the best program to help people graduate and get jobs and pay taxes like the rest of us, right? So we're continuing to grow. We've had a lot of inquiries lately, so we're expecting to continue to grow. We have capacity to probably, a couple hundred students here easily, but there's only about 5,000 students in mortuary science. So as some of you funeral directors know, it's kind of hard to get some help, but now that you're here, you know us, you're more than welcome to come in and get a little peek view of the graduates before they get out, so we help you out. So Adrienne Faith, who's the president of the MFDA, unfortunately was supposed to be here, but she's sick. She sends her regards. So we're going to move it along a little faster than we expected. So with that, I'd like to introduce John Finlay from Legacy Tribute.
All right. So apologies in advance for my Irish accent. I hope everybody knows.
I'm from New Orleans. I don't understand a word.
I don't make it easy for them. Right?
That's okay. They're not going to understand me either.
That's great. Well, it's great to see everybody today, and thank you so much for coming. As Kevin said, this is a new partnership. We're big believers in education, and so it's a real pleasure for us to be involved in the partnership with Fine, and we think this is a great way for us to build for the future. And we bring some of the, hopefully, the commercial business focus that, together with the educational piece, I think is a very strong proposition. So just really wanted to do a little bit of an introduction for those. I know some of you here know Legacy Tribute very well, some of you may not. So just to do a little introduction, I thought a little who, what, when, where, why might be a good framework to look at this. So, so our team, those of you who work with us already will know all these familiar faces. One person we don't have today because he's representing us at the in Athens, I think, is it Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
So Dave Mosier, otherwise known as the Godfather of Caskets, right? Right. so Dave is will be back in a couple of weeks. So I guess just starting with what it is that we do. So our focus. So you know, it's always tough to make a first introduction to a funeral home who hasn't worked with us before. So our focus as a business is on building value for our customers and the families that our customers serve. That's, you know, so do we sell caskets? Yes, but what our focus is really around creating the framework or the context in which it facilitates offering caskets. So casket is the product, but there's a lot more that goes behind that. So to help with that, we have a number of solutions that we offer. So our merchandising solutions includes everything from doing an entire showroom, revamping showrooms, to books and stuff like that we'll talk about as well. These photographs are actually at our showroom merchandising center in Scituate, where I live. And these are examples of the rooms that we have done in Scituate, but also at partner funeral homes in New England and beyond. So you'll notice in here we also have a technology solution. We partner with Funeral Tech. We offer everything from websites, kiosks, management programs, and that's more so a facilitation for the funeral home that we are the point of contact to facilitate pulling all of that together to ensure there's consistency between the room, the website, so the overall look and feel of what you're doing. So books, we do a lot of design work around books to Mike and I were just talking earlier about what we do with customers. We like to work with customers on a one-to-one basis, and we'll provide them with books that reflect their local community and bring together some offerings that hopefully adds value, like our AWC line, Irish Celtic, and a lot more besides. We also do a lot around designing rooms and using graphics to really kind of accentuate and tell the story about what's a funeral all about. It's actually all about people. We have a video that we'll maybe play before Doug goes on. It's a couple of minutes long, but you know, it's all about the story of the people who are left behind. And so we're big believers in creating an atmosphere and an environment in a selection room or you know, in surrounding rooms that tell that story, that it is all about people. And caskets, of course, that's kind of how we put bread on the table. So our key focus with caskets is quality, number one, price, of course, we've got to be competitive. And we've put together a line of products that combines the traditional bestsellers that are available from multiple vendors, but we also have new and innovative designs that are made exclusively for us. Just to mention a word on casket features. So again, we designed these products to reflect what's happening today in the funeral business. So the beds that are in our caskets functionally are the same as a traditional metal bed, but they're constructed from wood and canvas, which allows all of our wood caskets to be cremated. So one of the things that we believe in is that we have a product offering that can be offered to families, so it's disposition neutral. And then in all of our wood caskets, the foot cap panels are finished. It's a small detail, but these are the things that we like to focus on, where there's enhanced value throughout the whole casket. Some people will say a casket's a casket, who cares? And we like to say we do. This heritage options, this is a line of caskets that we have started to work very well for a lot of our client funeral homes. And Jane, I know you've had a number of different options at Connolly's where We've looked at everything from Veterans Patriot Collection. We've got Greek, Puerto Rican. This one here is actually very new. We had a request in Worcester for Ghanaian families to have something that reflected what's important for them. So that's a kente fabric that's a very strong part of funeral culture in Ghana. This one over here was Hindu, so something that's never even thought of, a Hindu casket. But why not? I mean, if it's important to people and it's a core part of their spiritual beliefs. Somebody called up and asked whether we had it ready the next day. So this line is something that's expanding all the time, and we're very happy to work with funeral homes who bring requests and ideas to us, and we help to bring those to fruition. Of course, we have to have some Irish, right? So we have, this Irish line works, obviously in this area there's a lot of Irish. This works very well. The casket that's over here is an example where we've got an embroidered claddagh panel. And we showed this full couch casket, even though I know a lot of people will look at this and say, oh, in this area we don't sell full couch caskets. Our contention is, why not put one in a showroom? How do we know that the family coming in won't, maybe that can appeal to them. So this line goes very well. So these are interchangeable corners and interchangeable panels. And this is just an example of then how this is set up. This is a funeral home down in Connecticut. And this has started to work very well for them. So you can see from this array here that we can combine multiple offerings in one display where we've got veterans, Irish, and they will be adding in some Greek alternatives as well. And this is how we package it in cook form. AWC line, similarly, we have booked standalone options for that. We do have rental options which we've recently introduced as well, which have started to run very well for us. So when? This is Jimmy Muirhead, where is he? 7 days a week, right? We work when you work. That's kind of how we operate. So we're always available.
John, I'm sorry,
Yes, Doug.
that was not Jimmy Muirhead.
No? Looked like it, didn't it? You haven't seen that outfit anyway. Don, I think Don bought it.
I don't want to either.
Who is at the bed?
I do. So where we are, so our office and showroom and merchandising center is in Situate, which is where I live, and our service center, our warehouse and operations is in Taunton, which is close by where Ryan and Jimmy live. So from there, we serve funeral directors from southern Maine down to Connecticut, and sometimes down to New Jersey, and beyond, Tennessee. We do have customers in other parts of the country as well. So why would anybody want to deal with us? I guess what we found in deploying the merchandising solutions that we've put together in working with funeral homes to specifically address the challenges they have, the results are starting to come through, and it's pretty interesting where we're getting a lot of funeral homes who are very happy with the presentation merchandising, but tangible benefits in terms of increased revenues. And where they are being measured, we're seeing results in the order of 15 to 20% improvements, which is pretty significant. We believe that the offering that we have offers real choice, where we're offering traditional best-selling caskets, but bringing in some new options to that as well. And all of our caskets are made in North America. We feel that puts together a very strong proposition if you look at price, value, choice, and quality. So, how does this all work, and next steps? How do we work with funeral homes? Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. You know, we're not about selling really at all. What we try to do is work with a funeral home to put together something that will work for them, and if we can benefit from that, then hopefully there's a win-win. A win-win-win actually, where hopefully families have access to other options, and then from a commercial business perspective, that's beneficial for both us and our funeral home client. Our MPP program, just a word on that, that's basically a program whereby we'll put together all of this stuff at no cost for a funeral home in exchange for a handshake commitment. So we're big believers, and we would like to work with people who are like us. We don't deal in lengthy contracts and stuff like that. So that's legacy tribute, that's what we do. It's a quick run through in terms of what we do. Doug is my technical advisor as well as everything else today. So I'm gonna show-
John, okay, he's got it. I was suggesting that we put the lights.
So this is new